in here. Let y'all get in here most definitely. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna let a few people get in here and I'm gonna jump straight into it, bro. I'm back with another live stream. So today what we just gonna be talking about, bro, patience. Patience. In today's society where a lot of people rush towards gratification, not only gratification but status, you wanna have patience, bro. You don't wanna rush into things because when you rush into those things, that's what we call fucking bad timing, and it's not divine timing. Divine timing is, bro, you going into a situation or you getting something at the time where you can handle it. Not only where you can handle it, but you can enjoy it and use the gift or whatever it may be fully. You know what I'm saying? Not partially. That's what we want to talk about today, bro. Just having that patience, having that solitude and that ability to stay strong within yourself. Like I said, in today's society where a lot of folks fight for gratification, not only gratification, but just to have that status to be known. You know what I'm saying? It can be just being known and being popular. You want to have patience, bro, in today's society. That patience will save you from a lot of heartache and just trouble within itself. That it's just patience, bro. You got to have that patience, bro. You see what I'm saying? Because patience ultimately it allows you to see somebody not only for who they are, but who what they're trying to do and what they're trying to do. You see what I'm saying? It allows you to see if somebody is really trying to pull your strings or not pull your strings, bro. Having that patience. You know what I'm saying? It allows you to not snap on motherfuckers instantly and shit like that, bro. You got to have that patience when it comes down to it. You see what I'm saying? Because that patience is a part of growth. It's a part of spiritual growth. It's a part of spiritual growth. That's something I want y'all to understand, bro. Just have patience and have patience within yourself. So I'm saying if you're not where you want to be, no, you working every day towards that is going to get you to where you want to be. But a lot of times you're looking at the world and you're looking at everything else around you. You see what I'm saying? And you yourself not living up to the expectations of the world. You see what I'm saying? You're not where the world places a 21-year-old or a 20 or 18-year-old. So you feel like you're behind. You're not behind. You're not behind. You're not behind, especially not in this society. As quick as they shit come, that's how fast they'll lose it. You gotta understand that. You gotta understand these type of things, bro. This shit is not all fun and games. You gotta look at this shit and be honest with yourself. That's why patience is so key. Because if you don't have that patience, you're gonna look at everybody else in the internet and be like, well, damn, bro, why I ain't here yet? Why I ain't here yet? Because you don't have everything you need to be there. It's called divine timing. And that divine timing, nigga, it allows you to goddamn grow into things. When you growing into that, nigga, you're able to not only goddamn get those things, but maintain those things. You're not gonna be able to maintain those things when you're rushing into everything. You don't have no type of patience, bro. That's a part of spiritual growth. That's a part of spiritual growth. So you gotta understand that patience is something that's developed over time, though. Patience is something that's developed over time. You don't want to rush into things going in today's age, bro. What's going on to y'all? Just jumping in right now today, bro. We just talking about having patience in today's society. You see what I'm saying? Because in a society that loves goddamn quick gratification and status, bro, you got to be patient with yourself. Like I was saying earlier, bro, you would look at your life and be like, damn, bro, why I'm not where this 18-year-old at? Why I'm not where this 20-year-old at? This 23-year-old, this 40-year-old. You know what I'm saying? Because it's not your time. It's called divine timing. So when you do get those things, bro, you can hold on. Not only hold on, but pass them down. You see what I'm saying? Same thing with wisdom. Same thing goes into wisdom. Patience comes with wisdom. You got to understand that. A lot of folks who if you don't have patience, you don't have wisdom. You see what I'm saying? Because a wise person learns and knows how to listen. They know how to listen. They know how to sit down and take that information and then goddamn adjust off that information. But if you don't have that patience, that lets you know your spiritual growth is not where you think it is. It may be declining, bro. You see what I'm saying? Because you're not patient. You got to be patient when you have kids. You got to be patient when you're talking to older people or even your peers when they're not on your level or just your brain level, bro. You got to understand these things. Patience is key in today's society. Patience. Patience. You're going to get everything that you want, but you have to be patient. You have to be patient. Stop looking at everybody else and being like, ooh, damn, they got this. This when they did that. Nah. You gotta have patience, bro. You gotta be real with yourself. Today's society is crazy, bro, because a lot of folks rush into something, then they lose it even quicker. They lose it even quicker. So shit, be real with yourself, bro. You gotta have that patience. That's just as an adult, bro. You gotta have patience. You gotta have that ability to sit back and goddamn dwell on something like, damn, should I make that decision sometimes? Because a lot of times, nigga, your actions will get you into something you don't really need to be in. But because you didn't have that patience or just that ability to sit back and be like, damn, bro. You see what I'm saying? Now, nigga, now you in a situation that's 10 times harder to get out of because you wasn't patient, because you didn't believe in divine timing. You see what I'm saying? It's a time for everything, bro. Like I was talking about earlier, bro, you got different days and shit for things. You got to understand this. You got different days and different things for energy purposes. On that energy purpose shit, nigga, you gonna come to understand, nigga, okay, on this certain day, this shit may go through just because this is where the energy is at. This is where the energy is at. You see what I'm saying? You got to understand these things, bro. Be patient with yourself and be patient with the ones around you so y'all can grow and so you can grow. And so you can grow, bro. That's today's discussion, bro. Just be patient, bro. If y'all got any comments, drop some comments. Let me know what y'all think. How y'all feel about motherfuckers and rushing into things in today's society. Let me know what y'all think. You know what I'm saying? Let me know something. For sure, though. Like I was saying, bro, you can't rush into shit. Stop rushing into things, bro. Shit's gonna come when it's meant to come for you and when it's supposed to come for you. You gotta understand these things. What's going on, bro? So in today's society, bro, what should be on your mind is patience. And then when you do get blessed with those things, nigga, it's always a test behind that blessing. You gotta understand that. So, nigga, you may get the new job, the new car you were wanting, or something in that nature, right? But the Most High is always gonna test you. They're always gonna goddamn make you cut something out or remove something. You see what I'm saying? You gotta remove something for that blessing to come in. You see what I'm saying? You got to be patient, but you always got to remove something. So that may mean, nigga, you may got to stop smoking. You may got to stop goddamn having sex for a while. You may got to stop eating certain things. You may have to start praying more. Just certain things of that nature. You know what I'm saying? You got to understand these type of things. When you're coming into a time where you getting what you asking for, nigga, something always have to be released. You see what I'm saying? That old energy has to be released. You can't step into that new building with that old ass energy. You see what I'm saying? You can't do that. Or you going to revert back to the same bullshit that you've been doing. You see what I'm saying? So that's why you got to have patience with yourself so you can develop in the highest light that you need to and then get to where you want to go and shoot. You see what I'm saying? Shoot off like a rocket. You see what I'm saying? Now you achieving everything you want to achieve because you were patient and waited on that divine timing. But when you got them ignored that divine timing and ignored all that shit, nigga, all this shit came down crashing on you faster than you got it. Faster than you got it. Y'all comment. Let me know something, bro. How y'all feel? What y'all got to say? You see what I'm saying, bro? So that's a lot of times what happens to people. That's a lot of times what happens to people, bro. You got to be patient. You got to be humble with yourself. You got to be real with yourself in the position that you're in. Think about the position that you're in. Boy, you don't get the fuck out of my yeah, bro. For shit, so you got to you got to be real with yourself. You got to be real with yourself and patient with yourself. You see what I'm saying? Because a lot of folks going to do things that want to piss you off or do certain things, but you got to be real with yourself. You got to be real with yourself and humble all at the same time. Yeah, well, for sure, bro. Yeah, be patient with yourself, bro. Be real with yourself. You don't have to go through all the hardships of life, bro, because you were patient. A lot of times, that kid who didn't have to go through the hard times of life, or like shit like going through jail or getting in trouble in school like that, nigga, that's because he had wise counsel. That's because he had somebody around him to tell him, hey, you don't want to go through this. And he listened. He was wise enough at that age to listen, or she was wise enough at that age to listen. You see what I'm saying? And take that information in and say, hey, I don't want to go through this. He or she is right. Why would I want to go through something like that? So you got to be real with yourself. You got to be honest with yourself. You see what I'm saying? And that's what that patience do. That patience is what we call spiritual growth. It's spiritual growth, bro, and being patient. And you being patient is you growing up. You see what I'm saying? And you being an adult and maturing, bro. You see what I'm saying? So these type of things is something that you want to do often, bro. This is something you want to work on daily, bro. If you got a boss at work and this nigga steady testing your motherfucking temper, or you just find yourself getting angry, you know you're not where you want to be at. because you're not in control of your emotions, bro. You're not in control of yourself if you're not in control of your emotions. You see what I'm saying? If you can't control when you lash out at somebody, nigga, you damn sure can't control yourself. And these other type of things, bro, you got to be real with yourself. You got to be honest with yourself. In today's society, like I said, bro, where instant gratification is fucking big and just status is so big, bro, you want to be patient with yourself. You want to be patient with your career. You want to be patient with your spiritual journey. You want to be patient with your diet. You want to be patient with these different type of things so you can actually get what you want out of them, bro. You see what I'm saying? So I thank y'all for tapping in. It was like a little short video or whatever, bro. But at the end of the day, bro, today's video is just about staying patient, being real with yourself, knowing your position. Stop rushing into things. You see what I'm saying? When you're patient, you get what you want out of life. You get what you want out of life. You see what I'm saying? Stop rushing into shit. So we finna get up out of here, man. I thank y'all for tapping in with me. Like, comment, subscribe, bro. Don't be shy. Y'all be acting like y'all don't want to goddamn comment or do whatever, bro. It's cool, bro. I like the comments. I want to hear your input too. Your input matters to me too. So I'm saying it's not about all what this nigga gotta say. I don't have all the answers, bro. I don't have all the answers. You know what I'm saying? We figuring this shit out together, bro. So like, comment, subscribe, bro. We finna get out of here. And this is genuine. Pull it down. I almost said this. Genuine error, bro. We finna get up out of here. Peace.